The fact that I've recorded this album in 2 days is phenomenal to me. Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Like I said, we got a couple more songs before we finish up We Can't Dance by Genesis, but I'm gonna tie it to the album and say it's a B-side because if you look here, uh, this was part of the single for I Can't Dance. You had I Can't Dance and then this one to go along with it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one, and then Hearts on Fire, and then be done with it. And then I'll have the album review pieced together. I know me. I finish up an album, I piece together the album review, um, right afterwards. So you guys will have the album review on my Patreon, and there are plenty of gaming goodies if you want to go on EV Soldier 96's gaming. Again, don't forget about SummerSlam. Let's get into On the Shoreline. But before we do, let's see what Google has to say about what it's about. On the Shoreline by Genesis, lyrics meaning.
The lyrics to Genesis's On the Shoreline are a reflection on a relationship lost due to indecision and self-doubt. The song describes a person who was so consumed with their own problems that they failed to appreciate the love they had and only realized it after their partner had moved on. The lyrics express regret and a wish for a second chance, but ultimately accept that it's too late. The lyrics to Genesis's...
That's awesome. You can actually click the audio if you need to hear it again. I need to keep that in mind next time I do this. Alright, well, you heard what Google has to say. I thought it was literally about a shoreline. Hilarious. Let's get into it. Alright, let's go to Genesis. There's that no son of mine elephant sound in the beginning of the track. Hilarious. Well, there's a place where two worlds collide. The pile of stone against the bill of the tide. You could stay with your feet on the ground, or step into the water, leave the dry behind on the shoreline. Meet me on the shoreline, where you can only swim if you try. Well, if there's somewhere on the other side, it might be better, it might be as bad. Someday soon you'll have to make a move, 'cause you can't stay forever. I'm just waiting on the shoreline. Meet me on the shoreline. Take me over, lead me through. Well, can you take me there to the other side, where everything is new, uncertain, and strange? Don't ever let me go until you're there. I don't know what it is I'm looking for Until it's found, I won't be sure. Well, there are squares in the game of life. When you keep on moving or turn aside, there are times when you have to decide to put your feet in the water or stay on the shoreline. Meet me on the shoreline. You can only swim if you try. I'll be there, oh, on the shoreline. I'll be there on the shoreline. You can only swim if you try. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay. On the shoreline, I think this whole concept of the shoreline being like the line in the sand, meaning like I want to fight, both of us want to fight for this, but you gotta meet me halfway for us to have a better chance at this. So I agree with what Google said, but I think the shoreline is used like a metaphor for a line in the sand, trying to try to meet me in the middle, that kind of thing. All right, guys, I gotta get to Hearts on Fire, the last track for this album, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.